Welcome to Ramblee.
Welcome to Ramblee.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome to Ramblee.
I am a big fan of Ramblee.
Welcome back to Ramblee. We will be telling jokes so we can get each other to laugh and stuff. We made it. We made an episode like this a lot earlier, like a year and a half ago, but we took it down because it was a little out of hand. So we're gonna remaster it and make it even better, and it'll sound better. What was that?
I don't know.
Jared, do you want to start us off? We're gonna have some warm up.
So, yeah, these are
Jokes?
really bad jokes from the internet that just
Chat
punched to
GPT.
mind. Yeah, the Chat GPT.
The only
put
jokes that are dark are the warm-up jokes.
They aren't even dark. They are.
Mine are dark.
It wouldn't.
Faces,
Okay.
not the dark jokes.
It kept on saying that it wouldn't give me a dark joke, and I was really mad. And then I told it to get complex, and it wouldn't.
Just name the podcast Trace's Dark Jokes and Other Jokes.
That would be funny.
Wait.
ShreddaManeda for the 100th time.
Featuring.
Okay.
Well, hi. Oh, I almost
Yes,
said welcome.
that's here again.
What he said, whatever it is, the thing on the internet.
Chat GPT.
Yeah, the AI said, why do the intellectually inclined why did the intellectually inclined gorilla start a philosophy club? Because he wanted to explore the existential question of whether bananas truly exist or are just a
Conspiracy?
construct of our potassium deprived minds.
Holy, that made no sense.
What? No, that's because I can't read. Let me try it again.
What?
Why did the intellect... Run it back.
Enchilada?
Why did the intellectual inclined gorilla start a philosophy club? Because he wanted to explore the existential question of whether bananas truly exist or are just a construct of our potassium deprived minds.
Okay, that's actually interesting.
That's a good question.
I want to put my mind to that now and just think about it for a long time.
Yeah.
Wow, that was so creative.
That's the funniest thing that I got out of ChatGPT.
Did it not tell you anything new? Other things?
Not really. I mean, like, it tried, but it was just stupid. It was like, why did the gorilla bring a ladder to the bar? Because you heard the drinks were on the house.
Okay.
Like, how is that funny? It's not.
It's not. But I have I got a good joke. You guys already know this one, I guarantee it, but it's just funny that I have to say it again. How many emo kids does it take to screw in a light bulb?
I forgot this. I forgot this joke.
How many emo kids does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
None, and they all sit in the dark and cry.
That's a good one.
I did like that one.
Where did Josh go after getting lost on a minefield?
Everywhere?
Yeah, it went everywhere. All right, that was another one. I wasn't close to my father when he died, which is lucky because he stepped on a landmine.
Okay.
Here's another one about here's another one about your dad. Your dad is so smart, he took one look at you and laughed. It was stupid, but
Oh, that's wild.
yeah, that's it.
On
Those
to
are our
the
warm-up
book.
jokes. But we have a book here.
This book. My
See-
mom actually showed this to me. It's called Deep Thoughts by Jack Handey, comedian of Saturday Night Live.
Don't search him up on the internet.
Jack Handey.
I actually never have, so I don't know what pulls up. Jared might know.
Do not search him up on the internet.
It's not real. But he made these books, these deep thoughts that he apparently has. Some of them blow my mind. I laugh my head off. Some of them, I will leave unread. But this book is wonderful. And we are going to read through it, and we are going to laugh our heads off. And we're going to start it off with this really awesome one. All right. So the first deep thought of the book, it says, one thing kids likes,
Nobody can read today.
it says, one thing kids like is to be tricked. For instance, I was going to take my little nephew to Disneyland, but instead I drove him to an old burnt-out warehouse. Oh no, I said, Disneyland burned down. He cried and cried, but I think that deep down he thought it was a pretty good joke. He started to drive over to the real Disneyland, but it was getting pretty late.
So they didn't go?
Yeah, he didn't go.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's something I would do to my kids.
This
You
one doesn't
If I
have
could
much
kids,
sense to
if
me.
I had 'em.
Oh, never mind.
You have kids.
It's okay.
Yep.
This one, I don't understand this one, but I feel like if you did, it would be funny. It says,
So it's not funny?
I'd like to be burned Indian style, where they put you up on a high rack above the ground. That way you could get hit by meteorites and not even feel it. It doesn't really make any sense, but it's like kind of funny.
Maybe that does make sense, but you have to be smart.
Oh no.
We're not.
So that one we don't have to think about. But this next one is weird, but it's like kind of goofy. It says, if I lived back in the Wild West days, instead of carrying a 6-gun in my holster, I'd carry a soldering iron.
Soldering.
Soldering iron?
Soldering.
But it has an L in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, soldering.
Soldering.
I'd carry a soldering iron. That way, if some smart aleck cowboy said something like, hey, look, he's carrying a soldering iron, and started laughing, and everybody else started laughing, I could just say, that's right, it's a soldering iron, the soldering iron of justice. Then everybody would get real quiet and ashamed because they had made fun of the soldering iron of justice. I would probably hit them up for a free drink.
Oh, that's a good story.
This one's pretty good too. Fear can sometimes be a useful emotion. For instance, let's say you're an astronaut on the moon and you fear that your partner has been turned into Dracula. The next time he goes out for moon pieces, wham, you just slam the door behind him and blast off. He might call you on the radio and say he's not Dracula, but you just say, peek again, Batman. It makes no sense, but it's so funny. Picture this. You're in
Wait,
space.
why is Dracula in space?
No, it's not actually Dracula.
It's just an astronaut.
So the astronaut thinks his partner astronaut is Dracula.
Dracula, okay.
And so next time the partner goes out to get moon rocks, he slams the door on him and blasts off, but he's not actually Dracula, and the guy's trying to radio him
That is
back and
so-
be like, come pick me up, I'm not Dracula. He's just not gonna come back. Think again.
Batman.
Oh, this one's pretty good. Me and Riker were laughing about this one.
This is a good one.
It's alright, it goes. Too bad you can't buy a voodoo globe so that you can make the Earth spin real fast and freak everybody out. I think you could blow up the freaking Earth with a voodoo globe. Alright, I'm gonna read this joke, and it actually has to be like, you have to focus. I have to read this
Focus.
well,
Takes
so
concentration.
silence, please. Maybe in order to understand mankind, we have to look at the word itself, mankind. Basically, it's made up of 2 separate words, mank and eind. What do these words mean? It's a mystery. And that's why so is mankind. Mank and eind. It's a mystery.
Silent K, right?
Good.
There's a mank and Eind.
Mankind.
This one is literally so random.
All of them have been so
Yeah, but
random.
this one's even more. It says, what is it that makes a complete stranger dive into an icy river to save a solid gold baby? You will never know.
That's it?
I would. I think I know why he is diving in, because the baby's probably worth a lot of money. Think about it. It's solid gold. That thing would go for a lot at the pawn shop.
The pawn shop.
Go a lot over the...
Oh, this one's pretty good. This one's pretty good. You're going to have to think deeply about this one, right?
Okay.
It says,
I'm so ready.
Probably the earliest fly swatters were nothing more than some sort of striking surface attached to the end of a long stick.
You think?
Yeah, probably.
Probably a rock.
No, it's literally just a freaking fly swatter from modern days, bro. A
Oh.
striking surface attached to a long stick.
Basically.
Well, yeah, but
That's why it's funny, alright?
We're all dying
okay.
right now. Keep it going.
Alright. I got this one. I got this one, bro. Oh, this
I'm
one's
so tired.
This one's like kind of funny, but like it's just kind of I don't know. I'll read it anyway. It says, "Sometimes when I feel like killing someone, I do a little trick to calm myself down. I'll go over to the person's house and ring the doorbell, and when the person comes to the door, I'm gone. But you know what I've left on the porch? A jack-o'-lantern with a knife stuck in the side of its head with a note that says, 'You.' After that, I usually feel a lot better, and no harm done."
No harm done.
No harm done. That is actually pretty
It
good.
was pretty silly. I just thought he'd leave a bomb on the porch.
That's like ticking down.
And it just blows confetti with the noise.
This one's kind of funny. It goes like this: "If you ever fall off the Sears Tower, just go real limp, because maybe you'll look like a dummy and people will try to catch you because, hey, free dummy. A free dummy, let's catch you." Oh, that's
Oh
funny.
man.
Oh, this one's good. I love this one. I've said this one before, so if certain listeners, they'll know where this is from now. Yeah, listen to this. It goes, "Anytime I see something screech across a room and latch onto someone's neck,
This one.
and the guy screams and tries to get it off, I have to laugh because, what is that thing?"
I love that one. It's so funny.
Ah,
Did you just imagine that? Like this blob
little-
attached to Seth's
little-
neck,
little-
and we
little-
just start laughing.
like little rat-looking thing just like fly across the room.
It's just blood.
If a kid asks where rain comes from, I think a cute thing to tell him is God is crying. And if he asks why God is crying, another cute thing to tell him is probably because of something you did.
Dude, that'd be. I'd actually want to tell that to some kid.
What did the
Get his
pirate say on his
reaction.
80th birthday?
What?
I am 80.
Hi, matey. Ooh, sorry, continue.
This one is so funny. It's just so dumb because it's like makes it. It's just not like a joke. It's just weird. All right.
Okay.
This is one of my favorite ones though. It goes like this: "If you saw two guys named Hambone and Flippy, which one would you think liked dolphins the most? I'd say Flippy, wouldn't you? You'd be wrong though. It's Hambone." That's all.
That's all it is.
Here's a good joke to do during an earthquake. Straddle a big crack in the earth, and if it opens wider, go, "Whoa, whoa," and flow your arms around as if you're going to fall in.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, that's funny. This one I just find hilarious. All right, because I think it's funny, right?
No.
All right, listen to this. "I'll be the first to admit that my idea of God is pretty different. I believe in a God with a long white beard, a gold crown, and a long robe with lots of shiny jewels on it. He sits on a big throne in the clouds, and he's about 500 feet tall. He talks in a real deep voice like, 'I am God.' And he can blow stuff up just by looking at it. This is my own personal idea of God."
Wow.
He like looks at something.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's like funny because I feel like that would be in like a really old like movie with like God in it. It would
Like
just
the
be
clouds
Yeah.
depart
Yeah.
and you
the
just
clouds
see him.
part, and it's like 500-foot tall dude like on a throne, and then just blows something up, and then the clouds just like shrink back
Disperse.
in.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. I
Oh, wow,
found
that
this
one's
one.
You
Too bad Lassie didn't know how to ice skate, because then if she was in Holland on vacation in winter and someone said, "Lassie, go skate for help," she couldn't do it.
She couldn't do it.
I see a funny one in here.
Oh.
when you're going up the stairs and you take a step, kick the other leg up high behind you to keep people from following too close.
Ow, you're kicking my face.
If you're ever shipwrecked on a tropical island and you don't know how to speak the natives' language, just say Papi Umi. I bet it means something.
Poppy Umi.
Yeah. When I was a kid, there wasn't a guy in our class that everybody called the cricket boy. Because I would have liked to stand up in class and tell everybody, you can make fun of the cricket boy if you want to, but to me, he's just like everybody else. Then everybody would leave the cricket boy alone, and I'd invite him over to spend the night at my house. But after about 5 minutes of that loud chirping, I'd have to kick him out. Maybe later we could get up a petition to get the cricket family run out of the town. Bye, cricket boy.
Wait.
There's a boy.
So he's just being super nice to cricket
There's
boy,
a
and
boy.
then he's just absolutely wanting him to.
He's
there's
chirping
cricket
in his
boy.
house.
There's cricket boy this guy stands up for him at school and invites him over to sleep over, and he can't sleep, so he kicks him out and tries to run his whole family out.
I got it.
That is quite the story.
That is
right there.
funny.
I think
The-
that's pretty funny.
The whole town laughed at my great-grandfather just because he worked hard and saved money. True, working at the hardware store didn't pay much, but he felt it was better than what everybody else did, which was go up to the volcano and collect the gold nuggets it shot out every day.
This dude is on crack.
It turned out he was right. After 40 years, the volcano petered out. Everyone left the town, and the hardware store went broke. Finally, he decided to collect gold nuggets too, but there weren't many left by then. Plus, he broke his leg, and the doctor's bills were really high. I don't understand that last thing, but the whole first one was so funny.
Can I read one?
Yeah.
Oh, I like when you guys read them, I laugh hard. Jack Handey, if you're watching this, so glad you wrote this book.
Life to me is like a quiet forest pool, one that needs a direct hit from a big rock half buried in the ground. You'll pull and you'll pull, but you can't get the rock out of the ground. So you give it a good kick, but you lose your balance and go skidding down the hill towards the pool. Then out comes the big Hawaiian man who was his wife.
Cut.
Will you?
Timestamp.
I didn't read that one before.
That was real pretty. He tells you to get out of there, but you start
You're talking Hawaiian. And then he gets mad and chases you.
That is so funny.
No, I can't breathe.
We gotta timestamp that. That is too funny.
That is sad that we have to timestamp that.
No.
Trace, you should just cut out the joke and just have us laughing and be like, have it say like it was a really funny joke, but we couldn't include it in the podcast.
Please. Oh, you have to leave that in.
So
Hold on. I saw another one up here. Oh.
That was
That was
that
probably
was the funniest joke I've heard all day. That was so funny.
Oh.
My heck, dude, I'm about to cry.
All right, let's tone it down a little bit with one that's not super funny but really true. I bet it was pretty hard to pick up girls if you had the Black Death. Probably. All right.
What?
I wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised.
Can you breathe?
Wait.
About when you said I wouldn't be surprised
Just reset
if
it.
okay. I wouldn't be surprised if someday some fisherman caught a big shark.
Do you need me to read it?
cut it open, and there inside was a whole person. And then they cut the person open, and inside and in him was a little baby shark. And in the baby shark there wasn't a person because it would be too small. But there's a little doll or something, like a Johnny Combat little toy guy, something like that. I thought that would be funnier. Sometimes I wonder if I'm sexy enough when I walk into a single bar with my fashionable shirt, fashionable slacks, and a big new rubber manta ray helmet. I can't help wondering, do women want to talk to me for myself, or do they just want to get a feel of that nice rubber manta skin? Oh gosh, Raker, that one was so funny.
We gotta go back and screenshot it.
That was the funniest freaking. Okay, this one's
not
kind of
very
like
appropriate.
nasty, but it's kind of funny. It's appropriate though. Next time I have meat and mashed potatoes, I think I'll put a very large blob of potatoes on my plate with just a little piece of meat. And if someone asks me why didn't I get more meat, I'll just say, "Oh, you mean this?" And pull out the big piece of meat from inside the blob of mashed potatoes. Good magic trick, huh?
That's a good one.
That was funny.
Oh.
I think my new thing will. I think my new thing will be to try to be a real happy guy. I'll just walk around being real happy until some jerk says something stupid to me.
Then he stops?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's me, bro. This is just one long. I actually want to read this. Okay, so this is a really long one at the end, and it goes like this: Happy Fun Ball, only $14.95. Warning: pregnant women, the elderly, and children under 10 should avoid prolonged exposure to Happy Fun Ball. Caution: Happy Fun Ball may suddenly accelerate to dangerous speeds.
Go on.
Happy Fun Ball contains a liquid core which, if exposed due to rupture, should not be touched, inhaled, or looked at.
What?
Do not use Happy Fun Ball on concrete. Discontinue use of Happy Fun Ball if any of the following occurs: itching, vertigo, dizziness, tingling in extremities, loss of balance or coordination, slurred speech, temporary blindness,
What?
profuse sweating, heart palpitations.
Oh, jeez.
If Happy Fun Ball begins to smoke, get away immediately. Seek shelter and cover head.
Turns into a bomb.
Oh,
Is that it?
Happy Fun Ball may stick to certain types of skin.
You snort?
Oh, I can't, bro. Alright. When not in use, Happy Fun Ball should be returned to its special container and kept under the refrigerator.
Under?
And kept under. And kept under refrigeration.
Okay.
Alright. Failure to do so relieves the makers of Happy Fun Ball, Wacky Products Incorporated, and its parent company, Global Chemical Unlimited, of any and all liability. Ingredients of Happy Fun Ball include an unknown glowing substance. Oh my God.
Happy Fun Ball.
I'm rereading that last one. Ingredients of Happy Fun Ball include an unknown glowing substance which fall to Earth, presumably from outer space. Happy Fun Ball has been shipped to our troops in Saudi Arabia. Happy Fun Ball has been shipped to our troops in Saudi Arabia and is also being dropped by our warplanes in Iraq. Do not taunt Happy Fun Ball.
Do not talk? For what?
Happy Fun Ball comes with a lifetime guarantee. Happy Fun Ball, except no substitutes.
What?
I want to get the Happy Fun Ball.
You have to, you have to keep it in its case under refrigeration.
Refrigeration. They give it to their troops in Saudi Arabia and
that
their
is-
warplanes in Iraq.
That is so funny.
That is a long one. That is so funny. Wait, hold up. I think college administrators should encourage students to urinate on walls and bushes because when the students from another college come sniffing around, they'll know this is someone else's territory.
That's awesome.
Gonna take this. Dude, the Happy Fun Ball one got me. That was so funny.
Happy Fun Ball.
Dude, what was that? How do you come up with that?
It's acoustic.
Yeah,
Guys.
that's so awesome, bro.
If they have moving sidewalks in the future, when you get on them, I think you should have to assume sort of walking shape so as not to frighten the dogs.
It's true.
Whenever I hear the sparrow chirping, watch the woodpecker chirp, catch a chirping trout, or listen to a sad howl of the chirp rat, I think, oh boy, I'm going insane again. If you go to a party and you want to be the popular one at the party, do this. Wait until no one is looking, then kick a burning log out of the fireplace onto the carpet, then jump on top of it with your body and yell, "Log on fire! Log on fire!" I've never done this, but I think it'd work.
Lago fire.
Log on fire. Any man in the right situation is capable of murder, but not any man is capable of being a good camper. So murder and camping are not as similar as you might think. I think a good product would be a baby duck hat. It's a fake baby duck, which you strap on top of your head. Then you go swimming underwater until you find a mommy duck and her babies, and you join them. Then, all of a sudden, you stand up out of the water and roar like Godzilla. Man, those ducks really take off. Also, baby duck hat is good for parties.
Wow.
The memories of my family outings are still a source of strength to me. I remember we'd all pile into the car, I forget what kind it was, and drive and drive. I'm not sure where we'd go, but I think there were some trees there. The smell of something was strong in the air as we played whatever sports we played. I remember a bigger, older guy we called Dad. We'd eat some stuff, or not, and then I think we went home. I guess some things never leave you.
We should have. It's that freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle.
To end it.
Dude.
Yeah, slide me the beat. We chose this beat with precision. Just kidding.
Precision.
I just found one that I like, so let's run it up. No pressure this time. Yeah. I'ma start it off different than expected. Past life situations left them. I'm chilling with my boys. They all on the right. Yo, that's 3 out of sight. Camouflage, you can't see me. You wanna be me, you can't be me. You can't treat me. I'll take you out for a drink, that's my treat. I'm giving out the money, now I'm coming with a new seat. A new place, that's my spot, that's my placement. I take it, anywhere I go, I'm filling up my placemat. Yo, I'm filling up my plate. I'm eating all the food, cause it tastes so good. Yeah, I'm feeling like a king. I'm number 1 goat on the top. I'ma sit in my seat, that's a throne. Up above in the clouds. I'm just playing, I can't take that spot. Yo, I can't take that spot. Hold up, give me your word, boys.
Worm.
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Yo, I be tunneling through the ground like an earthworm spelunking. I'm just kidding, I ain't done that in a few days, a few weeks, few months. I'm doing way different, like I'm way up above. I'm like, yo, I'm way up above. I'm like flying in a bird with a flock. I'm a dove. That made no sense the way I switched up the words, the way I placed them one after another like a sentence.
Use
like
gorilla.
A sentence.
Gorilla.
Gorilla.
Gorilla? Yo, I used to be scared of gorillas. Yo, I actually did though.
Really?
Yo, I really did though. I'm gonna spit that flow though. I'm gonna spit that rhyme though. Really gonna rap in the mic like I'm high though. I'm just playing, bro.
A hobo.
Only reason that I said that was because the cover of the beat is someone, I think they're smoking a joint. I'm like, yo, I ain't about that life. I'm about to make a point. That if you really do drugs, that's dumb, cause they putting you in a situation where you got no control. Yo, I'm living where I got all control over what I be doing. Yo, and now I'm gonna be moving, and now I'm getting real. I know how to have fun without a little joint or a blunt. I can do my thing with my boys, and it's fun, yo. I can keep it going. I ain't never stopping. I ain't never slowing. Give me another word. It's getting boring. When it's straight off of the
Red.
just me. You
Red.
wanna talk about red? Like it's red and green, like it's Christmas colors. I'm hanging out with my brother. I only got one, but I love him. Shout out to Jeremiah Springer. If he gon' listen to the podcast, I love you.
probably won't.
I'ma put you through the ringer. I'm playing, I'ma poke you with my finger when I see you. I'm just trying to make him laugh. I'm just trying to get a laugh. I'm just trying to make a joke like we's telling some jokes, like we reading out a book. I'ma spit a new hook like catch you on a hook like I'm going fishing. I'll be reeling in the pole, boy, quit dissing. Yeah, I'm really feeling nice. Yeah, I'm aiming at the target and I'm never missing, I meant to say missing, but you better go listen to my raps that I'm spitting on. I'ma spit them through my teeth, I'ma spit them in my mouth, I'ma spit them in the booth. That's my studio, moved down south in the central of the state. But I might go back up for a minute of that second semester to learn about music. Now I'm getting way better. That's that ShreddaManeda straight flow that you always gonna know when I'm getting real used to it. I'm getting real used to it, and I'm glued to it, and I'm stuck with it.
Fade,
I'm way
fade,
above
fade,
of
fade,
that, and
fade,
like,
fade,
yo, I'm really
fade,
gonna
fade.
fade out. I'm gonna bye, guys. I love you. Merry Christmas.
All right.
Rap.
Roll the outro.
Go.
Outro.